Aurora police are speaking publicly after arresting this man. Take a look at your screen. They say this man is responsible for a shooting on I-225. Investigators tracked down 38-year-old Celine Orlano using flock cameras, which read license plates. They say he shot a man. This happened on Saturday. The victim was found after he crashed into a barrier on I-225 near East 6th Avenue. Now, that man is still in the hospital. Orlano is from Honduras, and investigators say he has been deported multiple times. So we're getting you a live look at Aurora Police Headquarters where they are discussing this arrest now. Let's take a listen in.
To Chief Hildebrand, who is going to give some specifics of the investigation.
First, I'd like to thank everyone for being here. Again, the purpose of this press conference is to give some updates on this very good investigation by our team, also to highlight how technology and our partnerships with federal agencies helped for a successful resolution in this case. I want to reiterate, this was not a random attack, but rather a targeted incident. I know whenever you have a shooting on the highway, it causes legitimate public safety concerns. Was this a road rage? What was the motive behind this? And I'll get into that a little bit, but I want the community to know that this was targeted specifically against our victim. And please keep the victim in our thoughts and prayers. Like the chief said, he's clinging to life. The prognosis is very poor at this time. So as the chief said, on Saturday, October 18th at 1:14 a.m., there was a shooting along southbound I-225 at 6th Avenue. After the victim was transported to the hospital with multiple gunshot wounds, our gun violence suppression team immediately responded to the scene and led this investigation. In the initial onset, there was very little information. There was a witness that described a car fleeing, which ended up not being the suspect vehicle. But what our team did is they started working with our real-time information center using our flock technology through cameras and through license plate readers. And they were able to backtrack our victim's path throughout that night. They actually were able to locate specific locations that victim went to. It actually led us to some people that we interviewed that helped shed some light on what happened in this incident. Ultimately, through backtracking this incident on our camera systems and LPR, not only did we locate the victim, but we located somebody following our victim, somebody who was chasing our victim throughout the night, stalking our victim as he proceeded through his day without knowing that somebody was chasing him around the city and was going to do him harm later that night. So we were able to identify that vehicle, which was a gray Honda. You see that up on our picture here from our camera systems. Upon locating that vehicle, we did identify the registered owner of that vehicle, who ultimately...
So we're going to cut back into our newscast, but you can watch the rest of this update live on our streaming service.